Play having taken the last game between these two squads. Oh, this building's electric and both teams are set to go. The Red Wings win the draw and they'll start on the attack. Quick pass over to Kopp. From the open ice, they gain the line. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Ersson. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Solid hit on that play. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Detroit's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Look at this. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Kopp's going to play it to the corner. Here's the pass in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Edler's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
This team is aware that their penalty kill is ranked toward the bottom of the league. It's something they've been actively working on to improve. And, you know, with the confidence that they showcase, they might be able to turn this thing around and shut down this power play right now.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Broken up by Kopp. Trying to gain a step. All alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Puck grab by Farabee. Nice zone entry from the left. Lays the body. Detroit's looking to break out. Poked away in the defensive end. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Finds some space in the corner. Sends a pass over. Looks to set up at the point now. Poked away by Sanheim. Cates works the puck in his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. Centering to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. They often say nothing bad comes from throwing it on net, and that's exactly what he does from below the goal line. Kind of unexpected. I don't think the goaltender's expecting it, and I don't think the shooter was expecting a goal.
Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Feeds the puck to Couturier. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. So 30 games in on the season now, Cheryl. How do we feel about the rookie's play?
Well, I think he's been okay. I mean, he's certainly elevated from the beginning of the season, and that's exactly what you want. I thought there was nerves to start it off, but he's found a way to get a little more comfortable. He's had some good games. He's had some bad games. It's all about finding the middle road here.
We're not looking at Calder conversation at this point for the rookie, right?
Yeah, no, we're not. And it's tough to be critical of a young player coming into this league, but it just feels like he's a step behind and maybe a bit too much for him.
Well, Cheryl, what are your thoughts on this conversation right now we're witnessing between the coach and the youngster?
James, I think that the coach is reiterating to the rookie, listen, we're getting in the offensive zone. We've held sustained pressure. We're owning the boards, but we got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. And often you just need a reminder to drive the paint, to attack, have that mentality. It's got to be killer instinct.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. The Flyers win the draw. No room for that one to get through. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Philadelphia's got possession at center. Taken by Tippett. Good check, frees the puck up. And now it's grabbed by Kopp. Shuts him down. Tries to feed it over to Sherratt. Puck scooped up by Couturier. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Slides the puck over. Can't get it to go. Detroit's got some room to do something here on this power play as their penalty expired. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Taken by Edler. Oh, this looks dangerous. A pass. Lets it go. Pinned up along the boards. Pushes it across to Kopp. Moves along the boards with some purpose. With possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Konechny. Play rolls on. Quick pass to Farabee. Gives them nothing in front. Oh, and he pokes it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. The Flyers played along the boards. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. The Red Wings have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. Works it across to Kopp. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Philadelphia's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And that's off target as it hits a body. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Hall. On a good text Textbook hit there. Detroit's got the puck along the boards and makes the save. And the puck's booted away. Unable to reach that one. Now over to Lucic. The Red Wings have it now. Slides the puck to Fisher. And he takes the feed. Puck picked up by Sealer. Fisher's got it deep in the offensive end. Grabs the puck in the slot. Takes the pass. Oh, he'll feel that one. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
They score! Hey, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. The Flyers take control of the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Sherratt. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. There's a hit on the play. Moves it to Sherratt. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save there!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. There's the horn bringing regulation time to an end. We got overtime coming up next. And we are just moments away from overtime. Good stand-up hit. And he takes the dish. Stopped by the goaltender. Strong defensive effort. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the draw on their own end. Moves the puck to the attacking area. For the win! Oh, what a save to keep it tied!
Frost playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Cops won it off the face-off. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. A chance for the win, and he comes up with a huge save. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. He scores! Wow! That's all she wrote from this one. Well, from a moral victory standpoint, they certainly were in this one. Probably one of their best efforts in the last few games, but don't get points from moral W's.
Yeah, you don't, James, and this is a really tough one to swallow for them. I mean, they played a great game right from the start, but found themselves getting into a deficit that they weren't able to crawl back from. So this is a real tough one. They have to find a way to reset, and it's feeling pretty heavy right now. Looks over his shoulder, and the presence of mind to know where everyone...
You know, if we can bring this back to the kid here for just a second, you know, we saw that moment during the broadcast where, you know, the coach was kind of on him and challenging him to just try to deliver. And I don't know if he ever really got a chance to sort of, you know, quote-unquote, man up, if you will. I don't think the opportunity really presented it there. So I don't think you can really criticize him for not delivering. Just don't think he ever got a chance. Anyway, phone lines are open now if you want to weigh on. For a team that has just tried to find anything when it comes to momentum, I thought that was a nice win. It was a nice team win. You know, if you want to look into some individual standpoints, I thought the kid was fine out there. Obviously, he doesn't pick up any points, but hey, it's the National Hockey League. Like, kids aren't necessarily going to set the world on fire each and every night. Doesn't always happen, okay? It's just as simple as that. But hey, all things considered, a win's a win. And maybe they can try to build some momentum here in the midway portion of the season. All right, back to the phones we go. Let's get into it with Jason. Time to take a look at what happened to Well, my. Things certainly got interesting at practice. For more on this, we are joined by our own Ray Ferraro. How are you?
Doing pretty well.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
What'd you make of these changes here?
Well, lots to chew into, but I think the most significant part is the rookie who is going to drop to the fourth line, and you know, your minutes are getting cut significantly. Your role is certainly chopped off, and I would hope the coaches have had a word with him so he doesn't feel like he's the worst player in the league, because a player's mind will go there in a hurry.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about a coach nowadays. You're not just a coach, you're part psychologist as well. We'll see how it plays out. Now, when you look at what they're doing with their power play unit, that's... Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Senators took on the Flames. Calgary topples the opposition thanks to coming up big in the shootout. The Canucks were hoping to fly high on the road against the Golden Knights. Vancouver presents a pretty performance in the shootout and get the win. The Avs were looking to steal two against the Sharks. San Jose talks a big game going into this one, and they back it up with a shutout effort. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Sens faced off against the Flames. Calgary persevered through the night. Hi, everybody. We're in Detroit, Michigan, and they say you're going to lose your mind at Detroit Rock City. Welcome to EA Sports. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Red Wings will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side.
Well, the kid's been in a little bit of a rut here, James, and he's going to be moved down to the fourth line, and this can take an emotional toll and really play havoc on a young player's confidence. The coach is going to have to really gauge the temperature to figure out how they can get him back to his form.
I think he also just needs to remember that he's here for a reason, right? He showed that he can be part of this team coming out of camp, and I think these are just part of the peaks and valleys, right?
Yeah, easier said than done, though.
Fair enough. Takes the feed. Here he is in close. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Slides the puck to Lorentz, and he coughs it up with the pass. Carlin Bade is standing by here in this packed house. What do you got for us, Carlin?
It's not looking good, James. You know, this kid got moved down to the fourth line for the first time. Have another donut on social says, I hope he can play D because he got dropped. James, how about have another chance?
Yeah, no kidding. When you're scuffling and everybody's giving it to you, not easy. Appreciate that insight there, Carlin. Play rolls on. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Montreal's going to start with possession here to kick off this period as they are shorthanded. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Slides it up to Addison. And he loses control of the puck. He says, let's get physical on that play. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official. But guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
Quick feed to Addison. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Husso. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Detroit's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Slides it on over to Lorentz. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Jack. Here's a shot. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Detroit's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
The Red Wings carry it along the wall. Dishes it off. Here's a chance in front. Quick pass to Jack. That goes off a twig. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Dumps the puck in. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Red Wings have a 4-goal lead. Montreal's won the draw, and they'll go to work.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And misses on the tip.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
Great pressure with the stick. What pressure here in the offensive end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. And some textbook body contact there. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Here's a short pass to Lorentz. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. And somehow he hangs on. There's a great glove save by DeSmith. Well, Cheryl, look at the rookie here having the conversation with the coach. You've been on the receiving end, and you've also delivered that message. What is that conversation looking like and sounding like?
Well, the coach knows what the rookie can do, but wants to make sure that they're going to be defensively responsible. And the key here is you got to manage the puck. The coach will be reiterating, make smart play, in particular, good blue line decisions. You don't want to turn it over and put your team in a vulnerable spot.
Montreal's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Lorenz won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Moves it to Jack. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, look at this. And that goes off the glove, and it stays out.
Smith's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Picked up along the wall by Hall. Quick feed to Addison. Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. Suzuki's got it on the offensive end. A chance in front. And that doesn't connect. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Husso's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
The Red Wings come up with the defensive zone draw. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Rocks him on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
And the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
And there is the final one. Larkin's hat trick leads the way en route to victory tonight.
Yeah, he got himself in good position, didn't he? He's a pure goal scorer, and he didn't disappoint tonight.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a I appreciate the call, Darcy, and no, I think it's a good point you make, and I think it was a challenge unfulfilled because you look at how the game was playing out. After we saw that moment on the bench between the rookie and the coach, you know, I don't know if the kid ever got a chance to show what he could do or try to deliver the coach's message on the ice, just the way that the game. Ray Ferraro continuing our conversation here on the show, and I guess message sent and message well received by the rookie here last night.
Yeah, well, the message being sent was one the rookie wouldn't like to get, and that's that you're going to drop to the fourth line. But, man, I thought he was awesome tonight. He plays like that, James. He's not going to stick with this group for long. He's going to start climbing the ladder again.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time, especially the way he seemed to respond in that one. When you look at what we saw with some of the other special... And he'll drop by for a conversation coming up tomorrow. All right, back to the phones we go. It's the Beast in High River. How are you?
James, I'm happy about the win. Didn't mind the play of our rookie. He had the goal, but, man, he's got to get his teammates involved.
Well, he had a goal. I mean, he certainly generated offense. I mean, what more do you want? Did you want 2 goals?
Well, you got to give up the puck. He's got open guys in the slot, and he's just not giving up the puck when he needs to. Okay, he pots one, but you got to get people going.
Yeah, and I think that's probably a chemistry thing as he still tries to get adjusted here in the league at this level. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm not gonna sit there and criticize a performance that was still pretty good on this one.
Well, we'll see what he brings down the stretch, but right now, you gotta get your teammates set up for goals. Get some assists, buddy.
All right, let's get back to the phones. Here we go. It's Mike. Now let's take a look at some of the rest. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Canadiens were looking to grab points on the road against the Red Wings. Detroit terrorized their opponents. Where have we heard that before? And they pick up the win. And the kid, one of the catalysts in driving home the offense in this one, scoring, and here's how it sounded. Hi everybody, James Cebulski here for EA Sports. We're in Montreal, and what an energy, and the best hot dogs in any arena is right here tonight for the Habs. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Red Wings get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Suzuki. And he slides it quickly to Harris. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He scores! Aye, Captain!
In today's game, so many goaltenders are butterfly goalies, and he is no different as he drops into the butterfly, looking to get his arms up quick enough, but he can't. The shooter just whistles one up high.
Suzuki's won the draw here in the open ice. And a stick breaks that up. Puck grab by Slavkovsky. Big time stop there. And he hangs on to the puck. Stretch pass.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Sidesteps the check. Stopped by the goaltender. Feeds it over. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. And that's poked away by Harris.
The Canadians are really enjoying it out there. I'd say they're having a ton of fun, especially when you look at the scoreboard. It's hard not to.
Quick feed to Pearson. He carries the puck up along the wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Fisher. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Shot! Here's a save by DeSmith.
Larkin's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. And you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Angles it over to Suzuki. Receives the pass. Solid check to slow him down. Glove side save. Setting up behind his own net now. Dishes it to Jack. Broken up in the neutral zone by Cooley. Dishes it to Slavkovsky. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. And that goes off a player. Husso's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Raymond's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Fires it on net. Big time stop. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Slavkovsky's going to get 2 for charging.
Guys, we know this power play has struggled finding their identity, but practice makes perfect here, and we know they've been working hard on this. It's the first power play of the game. Let's see if the efforts will pay off here.
And that was read perfectly. What a play by Fisher. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Jack's lugging the puck. Slides the pass over to Kopp. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Grabs control of it at the point. Denies him! Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Grabbed along the boards by Fisher. The Red Wings have it now. Montreal's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Slafkovsky. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Shuts him down. Unloads it. Scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Sends it quickly to Dvorak. Handles the pass from the right wing. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Battling for it along the boards. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. And great hustle to come up with the puck. The Canadians will play it in their own end. Takes that pass back at the point. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. And he sidesteps the check there. Feeds it over on the attack. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder, ready to bring you the action. Quick pass to Kopp. Sends the pass over. Puts it on net. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Here's a short pass to Barry. That's blocked. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Barron's got it in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Across the line along the left wall. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Canadians gain possession in their own end. Looks to get the puck over to Evans.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
Trying to get back on the attack now. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Detroit's on the attack. Shot, scores! And just like that, we've got a 1-goal game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's much less daunting now, isn't it, James? They're within striking distance to get the equalizer. They're going to have to continue to play aggressive and try and layer some good shifts together. Well, so many goaltenders love to drop to that butterfly position and make themselves as big as possible. That's what he does. He tries to cover up a majority of the net, but there are some holes, and the shooter finds one.
Detroit's finally shown some pushback in the third, and they've got a goal here.
It's amazing, James, how a game can change within the game, and that happened right there on that last sequence. Getting to the middle of the ice, fighting for possession, and that's a sense of urgency late in the third.
Slides it over with pace to Evans. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Red Wings gain possession. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And that's knocked away. Evans has the puck against the half wall. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. St. Louis, who always seem to be in a foul mood, are on the schedule next, and this should be a good one. We're looking forward to it. Here in the late goings of the period, Detroit's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by DeSmith. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Red Wings have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And that's blocked from someone in front. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Fantastic save!
Husso's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
The Habs gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides it across. Shuts the door with a great save. A critical draw here. Under a minute to go in the third. Quick pass across to Kopp. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Dishes it off. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Red Wings are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
Husso's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
And off the draw, they win possession. Taken along the wall by Kopp. The Red Wings cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Montreal's performance tonight, one that kind of teetered in various portions of their game, but yet they found a way to win, Cheryl. And hey, that's what counts, right?
That's always what counts, isn't it? When you look up at the scoreboard at the end of the 60 minutes and you're...
All right, a lot of people want to weigh in on this one. We go to John in High River. How are you?
I'm just sick of it, Cebulski. I'm just sick of this team losing. I'm sick of us taking dumb penalties. I'm sick of us not getting the job done. The rookie gets a goal, but it's all thrown away again because we can't finish the game.
Sounds like he's had enough, and it's only the middle of the season. All right, appreciate the call, John. Back to the phones we go. That opens up a line. All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Wings were in a dogfight on the road up against the Canadiens. Montreal poked out a victory. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Hurricanes took to the road to match up with the Rangers. The New York Rangers took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. It has already been a glowing success on this road trip, and they'll try to close it out with another W tonight. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Kopp's won the draw. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
From the point, they take control of it. Quick shot, and he's able to handle that one. The Blues win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Great heads-up play with the stick by Hall. And it's a quick pass to Jack. Here they come on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. Tries to feed it over to Kopp. Sends it into the offensive zone. That knocks him off the puck. The Blues play it along the boards. Here's a chance. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. Slides the puck across to Kopp. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Into the offensive zone. Shot! Tremendous stop by Husso. Gets it over to Thomas. Moves it to Bushnevich. And he takes the pass. Comes up with the stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Raymond's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. St. Louis has had a lot of chances here in this first period, but yet they still find themselves trailing before this first intermission. The Red Wings win the defensive zone faceoff. Moves the puck to Jack. Shakes off the coverage. Scores! And we know it'll be a Merry Christmas in their household after Lakeview.
There it is, James. I mean, this guy just knows how to score goals. He's got a knack for the net, pure goal scorer, and that's why he's leading his team.
Here in the late going to the frame. Detroit's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Great reach with the poke check by Edvinsson. Looks to pass it to Jack. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Lets one go. Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Blues have it now. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Red Wings are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and if they just get a couple good looks, they could truly capitalize on this. Let's see what happens in their first one of the game here.
There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join us at one of our many concession stands located throughout the stadium.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. St. Louis goes right back to work on the power play here as they win the opening faceoff.
And we're going to get a faceoff after the offside. Cops recognizing they're still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff.
St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. Thomas plays the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Now a quick pass to Kopp. And he slides it quickly to Lorentz. The Red Wings scores! The Lakers led. He is all smiles on the ice now.
And it's a milestone marker for him as he gets 300 points to notch under his belt, James. But, you know, every time he gets the puck on his stick now, you know that he is going to be an offensive threat, whether it's to shoot or to thread the needle.
The Red Wings are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all three zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Detroit's penalty killers get a hold of it. Feeds the puck over to Thomas. Buchnevich is taking it from his own end. Quick feed to Kyrou. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Moves it on over to Kopp. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
Oh, what a save with a glove!
Husso's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Red Wings now lead by 3. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. From the left side, they gain the zone. Shot! Oh, what a save in front! Save made by the goalie.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Passes up ahead from the left wing.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
And a great save! Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Hayes. And now he moves it quickly to Neighbors. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Red Wings are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead it 4-1. Fires it, and not much on that one. Long lead pass to Kopp. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Hayes. Gaining steam here on the attack. Denies him on the play.
Husso's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Detroit's got the puck along the boards. The Blues have it in the offensive end. Great stop by Husso.
Tarchenko's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
He got all of that one. Slides it quickly to Tarchenko. And he slides it quickly to Zadorov. Look out, here they come on the attack. Detroit's got into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Quick pass to Kane. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Here's a short pass to Comper. Moves the puck. And he takes the feed. And he's ridden off the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. It's such a tough shot to read, to be able to catch the puck on your backhand and be able to release it quickly. You have to control it, and that's why it's so unpredictable.
The Red Wings can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Works it across to Kopp. Across the line, down the left wall. Turns him away. Puck scooped up by Liabushkin. Fires it. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Well, quite the conversation here between the coach and the rookie. And Cheryl, what's the message?
Well, the message is we're protecting the lead, so we really don't need another one. But there's a fine line, James. I mean, you want to continue to play that got you the lead, but you got to make sure without the puck that you're defensively responsible, and you don't want to make any risky plays that are going to put you in a vulnerable spot.
Lots of time left in this period. The Red Wings have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. Thomas takes possession right off the draw. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. Gets the puck over to Kyrou. The Blues played along the wing. Here's a chance! And that one's stopped. Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Grabs the puck in the corner. Handles the puck at the point. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Blues have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Picked up along the wall by Zadorov. Getting a little physical there with that collision.
Barry's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
The Blues have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Cops won the faceoff here in the offensive zone.
Tarchenko's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
And now he passes up to Jack.
One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Well past the midway mark of this period. 5-1 is where we sit to this point. Cops won the draw and they're on the attack. Rocks him. Great save. Played it perfect. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Excellent stick work on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Fisher. Blocker save and a good one by Bennington. Gains the zone from the right. Back to the blue line. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw.
Time, but not tonight, James. Wondering if it's a product of being complacent.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric.
When you see the coach over his shoulder and challenging him, I think for a lot of us, we were all kind of waiting to see how the kid would respond with that. And unfortunately, we just never saw it play out just because of the way the flow and the tempo of the game was going at the time. Now, I just thought it was worth mentioning there. All right, we got a lot more still in store. We'll open up the phones. We'll also check the text line as well. Really looking forward to that conversation as well. James Cybulski with you, and we've got John and High River on the air tonight. How are you?
I'm doing well, and Cybulski, mark my words, we're going to look back at this game tonight and say this is where our rookie turned the corner. I know he only had an assist, but he did a bunch of things on the ice that made him look like a veteran skater. I'm telling you, you're going to look back at tonight's win later in the season when we need the points and look back at this performance as where he turned the corner.
Strong, strong. I hope you're right. We'll wait and see, but he did look good out there. All right. Let's go to line number 3. That's where we find... Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Blues took to the ice to lock up with the Red Wings. Detroit puts on a clinical offensive display in the win. The Jets were on the road to take on the Maple Leafs. Winnipeg turns in a strong effort and they pick up the win. The Blue Shirts took to the ice to battle the Devils. New Jersey pulverizes their opponents with a big offensive night. Hey, we got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more on the other side. Don't even think about leaving us.
Swinging off the street lights, dopamine relief. I don't need any chemicals to get my release sign. I'm about to taste score. See you on the dance floor. 'Cause every time you speak, I'm hitting all control delete. Why don't you use it? Love it.
The Leafs have won the last 2 in this ongoing rivalry.
Matthews' playmaking and body checking puts him in the spotlight after the last meeting. Leobushkin's like a hitting machine when he's out there, and he showed that the last meeting. This should be an outstanding matchup between two teams that quite simply don't like each other. It's ready to go next. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Leafs take possession to get this one underway. Hard hit frees up the puck. Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock. Directs it on over to Holmberg. Passed up ahead. On the attack along the boards. Husso's going to hang on for a whistle.
Nice. He's having a lot of fun out there. Why wouldn't he be, James? I mean, he's putting up numbers left, right, and center on this point streak. But you know who's also having a lot of fun? His team. They're rallying around him. Looking forward to another one.
Cobb's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Passes it over. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. That opportunity is rejected. Hall's got the puck in his own zone. Poked away at center by Edmondson. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Jack's got it in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Stopped by Wall. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
Moves it to Raymond. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Slides it across. Too much congestion in front. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Taken by Holmberg. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Handles the puck. Oh, a clutch save! Lots of time left in this period. The Leafs lead it 1-0. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Big time stop.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Detroit's got it now. Stones up with the blocker.
Wall's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And now he angles it across to Traeger. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Handles the pass. Jack stick handling in his own zone. The Red Wings move it ahead. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to McMahon. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Jack's got it now deep inside his own end. Barry's crossed the line and is on the attack now. That goes off the mask.
Well, that's the type of save they say use everything to get in front of it, James. That jolts off the mask. Maybe a little dizzy after that one.
With the steal. The Red Wings going to work on offense. Sends a pass over. Stones him on the one-timer. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Puck dumped in. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. And he serves it across to Larkin. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. James Cybulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go.
Quick pass over to Kopp. The Red Wings are on the attack. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Can't maintain possession. Slides it back to the blue line. They score! And we're all tied up!
Now we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. A lot of the time, you got to get net front if you want to get a goal here, James, and perfect timing with hand-eye coordination to be able to redirect that puck, and the goaltender doesn't know where it is, and it finds it back in the net.
Detroit's in one tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
Puck picked up by Zamula. Detroit's got possession at center. Moves it quickly over to Fisher. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Oh, he had the answer on that one. And it's kicked away. And that's a smart heads-up play by Zamula. Now he slides it up to Marner. Moves into the slot. Detroit's got the puck. Moves the puck over to Kopp. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by McCabe. Takes the feed, moving in. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Gets the puck in deep. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Carries it in. Some good stick work to force that turnover. That's moved up ahead. Slides the puck over. Denies him!
Husso's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Here's a chance. Great forecheck by Kopp. Takes control of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Holmberg. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he can't hang on after that hit. Big time stop there. Scrum along the wall. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Here we go. Odd man rush here.
Wall's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Moves it around along the half wall. Big time defensive play. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Quick feed to Fisher. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. The Leafs gain control of the puck.
Jack's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Puck grabbed by Sherratt. They've got some momentum here. And that's knocked away by Edmondson. Now a quick pass to Robertson. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick pass to Kopp.
Nearing the final minute of regulation. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. He got all of that one. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Here's a short pass to Edvinsson. Oh, there's the horn. Regulation comes to an end, and we are still tied. Overtime is looming, and we'll bring it to you in moments. And we are just moments away from overtime. Puck is dropped, both sides looking for that golden goal here. Huge steal in his own end. Scrum along the boards. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Good use of the body on the play. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Across the line and on the attack. Takes it in front. Big save.
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Toronto's won the draw. Log jam in front. That's broken up. Moves it to the middle. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Moves it to Matthews. And the defenders come up with the puck. The Leafs gain control of it for the win. Oh, what a save, and we'll play on here in OT.
Oh, you don't get many opportunities to be the overtime hero, James. He cannot believe that he missed this one.
And he slides it quickly to Tavares. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Sensational stop by Wall.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Compher's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Detroit's got it against the boards. Liabushkin's got it in the corner. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, you know your PKers and your goaltender have to stand on their head here. It's overtime, and now you're shorthanded.
Guys, we're in a crucial moment here in overtime, and this is not the time or place to be taking penalties. But if you do, you want your PK unit to be one of the best in the league. And let's see if they can just shut things down here and keep the game moving along.
Grabbed along the boards by McCabe. Final minute of OT, and it's still anyone's game. Nothing doing.
Riley's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Sends the feed in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Bumped off the puck. Looking to end it. Scores! They win it! They win it in overtime! And the Sully game is strong tonight. Wow, what a finish!
You see players taking this shot all the time in practice with their skill coaches, and I'm telling you right now, this is perfect execution. Shooting in stride, quick snap of the wrist, and putting it in the back of the net. Got to see where you want to be. His head was up the whole time.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
And that'll do it from this one here tonight for all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Good night.